What's up, everybody? My name is Parasite. Welcome back to Challenging Celtic with Hearts. Today, we have Arsenal in the Champions League group stage, the second to last match in the group stage. Everything's in our hands. We're top of the group. A win here, and I believe we win the group. I need to look at the group stage here in a second just to confirm that. But in the league, we're doing really well as well. We are currently 1 point behind Rangers, but we have a game in hand. So we win our game in hand. We control our own destiny. We can be top of the group, top of the league even. So yeah, I feel very happy with where we're at. If you look at the schedule, since I last played the care bag match, which we won 1-0, played Kilmarnock in the League Cup quarterfinal. We took it to extra time, but we won 2-0 in extra time. Leonardo getting his first goal in like 10 hours of competitive football, and Jamal Musiala getting a goal. Leonardo's been terrible this season. He's been absolutely terrible. So much I benched him for Musiala. Musiala's been all right. Then followed with the St. Game match against St. Mirren. That was a little bit disappointing. Another 0-0. But yeah, Inland Dulu and Marcos Leonardo started, and they were terrible. Inland Dulu he's cooled off a little bit. He scored a few goals, but he's definitely cooled off a little bit. And Leonardo is just awful. I don't know what happened. He was amazing last year. He's been awful this season. Then followed that up with a great win, a 1-0 win over Celtic. Celtic are really struggling this season. Jamal Musiala getting the goal in the 51st minute. Yeah, it's just, I don't know what's wrong with Celtic. They have 2 games in hand. They could be third place if they win both games in hand. But it's still like not Celtic form. There's drawing too many games. So, I mean, I'm happy about that. We're legitimately ahead of them no matter how many games in hand they have. So, Carabag played them again for a second time in the Europa League group stage. Beat them 4-2 this time at home. Allowing 2 goals was a little disappointing, but scoring 4 is pretty good. Inland Dulu finally showing up in the brace this match. Musiala getting another goal. Souza getting a goal. So Musiala has been in pretty decent form because I believe he got a goal in this Hibernian match as well. He did, starting off 20th minute. Inland Dulu got a goal. He's gone consecutive games with goals, so he's getting a little bit hotter. Sarandis getting the third goal. Good to see Sarandis picking up a goal, but comfortable win against Hibernian. A big rivalry match, and we lived up to our billing. 3-0 win. So we've got, like I said, 2 games left in the group stage, Arsenal and Copenhagen. If we look at the group, we are currently 1 point clear of Arsenal. We have already qualified for the next round. Yeah, we've already qualified for the next round of the Europa League knockout rounds. That's pretty good. To qualify from this group, Karabag we shouldn't have any problems with, but I'm surprised Copenhagen have been as poor as they have. I thought they would really challenge us for second place, but not so much. And if we beat Arsenal, we guarantee top of the group. So this is a huge match. Is this the home leg or the away leg? This is the away leg. So this is going to be very hard. We beat them at home 3-0. I don't expect the same to happen away. We could still win this match, but it's going to be a lot tougher. Home and away is very prominent in FM21. There's a very big difference between being home and away, and I think we're going to see that today. Copenhagen's also away, but I mean, if we lose to Arsenal, we're probably not getting top seed anyways because they're probably going to beat Karabag. So a draw, and we could still do it with a win against Copenhagen. So I'm okay with the draw. I'd love a win, but let's see the squad we're going to play for it. I think it's our first team, pretty much, starting 11 for Jamal Musiala comes in as the new starting striker because Leonardo's been terrible. Cone, Wage, Knight, Sutar, Moreno, normal back line, Odasoe, Sarandis, Pate, Souza, Bate, however you want to say it, Inland Dulu, Musiala. Had one injury currently. Andy Irving's been out for another 5 to 10 days. He's the only loss. Fabian Delphin's going to kind of be that backup deep line playmaker this game. Peter Herring could be the backup ball winner. Torrell had a little bit of an injury, but he's back now. He should be fine to play. And yeah, I mean, if maybe Leonardo can pick something up off the bench. I mean, I've talked to him about how disappointing he's been, but I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully Musiala can keep his good running form going. Hopefully Inland Dulu can keep scoring maybe in 3 consecutive games. I don't know. It's going to be hard. This is going to be the hardest match probably of the entire season. Depends on who we get in the knockout rounds, but this could very well be the hardest match of our entire season. So before we get to the team talk, I felt like I had to come back to show this Arsenal squad. It's a very strange Arsenal squad. They have Yan Kutu at right back, John Stones at center back. That's an amazing signing if you're Arsenal. Nuno Mendes at left back, which is weird because they have Kieran Tierney, but they also signed Nuno Mendes. Adrian Fine, like an ex. He's even the captain, like an ex Bayern Munich youngster. I'm pretty sure that's who that is. Kramaric and Vincent Janssen up top. Super weird Arsenal squad. Even some of the bench players, Amari Hutchinson, Norton Cuffy. Who the heck is that? Joe Bursick? I'm guessing he's their goalkeeper. Marcelo Flores. Like, I don't know most of these players. Holding, obviously, Torreira, Bellerin. But the rest of these names are weird. This is a very weird Arsenal squad. So, I don't know what to expect. What do I say? Pick up where he left off last time? Or we've got nothing to lose. We know how good we are. Let's show everyone else what we're capable of. I think I'll do that. Show everyone what we're capable of. We know we can beat this Arsenal team. Let's do it away from home. Even more impressive victory. You've come to this one in good form, whilst your opponents do not. Good. You perhaps feel complacency. It's a different sort of challenge for us today. We have to be focused on playing our game and being clinical in front of goal. How important will John Sutar be to Hearts today? Of course, he's very important. He's an outstanding player. So, Arsenal versus Hearts. No teams given, but so this is the Bayern Munich youngster, right? It is. 3.5 million. He's their captain. 12 leadership. I mean, he's a pretty good passer, but is that an Arsenal quality player? A lot of 11s, concentration off the ball, bravery, not physical at all. Decent jumping reach, decent size, but not quick. Good dribbler, but weird signing. And he's got a 7, so he must be the best player in the world. Finally have our first highlight in the 13th minute. So it looks like it's going to be an Arsenal free kick. Emile Smith-Rowe stepping over it. A lot of space to that keeper's right, but he puts it just over. I feel like keeper didn't have the best positioning there. I feel like he was giving up far too much of that side of the goal for how close they were. I feel like he should have been a little bit more central than that. But Musa Wage on the ball. He's just coming back from an injury. So it's good to see him back fit and in this game. He's very important to this team. He's very good. Musiala! 1-0. We take another lead over Arsenal. It's now 4-0 through the 2 legs against Arsenal. Only 15 minutes in, so it's a little early to be counting our chickens, counting our eggs, however you want to say it. But great start to this match. Gabriel heads it back, but he puts in another ball. Musiala into the near post. Good finish. Very good finish for Jamal Musiala. Leonardo might not see his job again because Musiala is scoring in every single game. They have another free kick, this time from a wide angle. Saka putting it for Kramaric, but a good block by Wage. He's had a great game to start. On a 7.1, played really well. They've been a little bit better. They have a really high XG for only having 3 shots on target. But we've scored our 1 goal. Otisoi tight groin, but he doesn't have an injury designation, so I think he's going to be okay. He's very important, obviously, so I don't really want to have to bench Owen Otisoi. I mean, Delph is a fine replacement, but Otisoi is like one of our best players. If not our best player, he might be our best player. Like, Inland Dulu, okay, maybe Inland Dulu, but he's at least, I don't know. For being a ball winning, he's one of the best ball winning midfielders I've ever used in terms of at a kind of a lower level squad. I've used some world class ones that were pretty good, but he gets better consistent ratings than almost every other ball winning midfielder I've ever used. I've always struggled with ratings for my ball winning midfielders, but he's been great. Ooh, Saka's shot goes just off the post. They've been pretty good so far. I mean, they've pretty much dominated us, but we scored our 1 shot on target. We have the lead at halftime. I'm going to say don't get complacent because they are very much in this. I'm not happy with their performance, Ivan. I think he might be a bust. He has not been good. He's consistently on a bad rating. I think he might be a bust. That's really unfortunate because I thought he was going to be a really good player, but I mean, he's still young. He can still get better. He can still grow, but I kind of need him to be good now because we're not going to have another season of this save. That's a great ball. Nuno Mendes with a ridiculous pass to the back post. Saka gets on the end of it, places it in the far corner. Nothing keeper could do there. Nothing about anyone could do there. That was just a ridiculous cross. Kramaric, plug it back to Nuno Mendes. First time. I mean, probably should have tracked Saka a little bit better. Alberto Moreno, as that wing back on the fin, probably should have tracked him a lot better. But, I mean, that's just a good ball. Serenic having a shocking match. Bate having a shocking match. Souza having a shocking match. Could have changed it all right there if he would have got the assist, but not quite. I'll take a 1-1. 1-1 puts us in a good position. We just have to beat Copenhagen, and we guarantee top of the group, which I never would have expected going into this group stage. With Arsenal in our group, to beat Arsenal to the top of the group, that's ridiculous. Smith Rowe, header on, but just over the post. Odasoi's tired, but on a yellow, but he's playing all right. He's one of the few players that's actually playing. Oh my God, Serenic and Bates, 6.1s. Get the hell off my pitch. They're getting fined for that. They're getting fined a day's wages. They don't deserve to be paid for that performance. 6.1s. That is like new levels of bad. They brought in Hutchinson. Good block, but it's going to fall to... Oh my... Are you kidding me? It falls to Saka. The most unfortunate deflection of all time. Falls right into the path of Saka. Keeper comes out but can't get there fast enough. And it's 2-1 to Arsenal. Nice ball through to Smith Rowe, but a good tackle. But it's just... Saka's the first to react. Defenders, especially Alberto Moreno, just sitting and watching. Michael Smith's coming in because that is just terrible by Alberto Moreno. He literally just sat and watched Saka run past him. Make sure we have long throws set up. Yep, long throws on both sides. Michael Smith to take both of them. We're going attacking. Confirm changes. Demand more. We probably deserve to lose this game. Arsenal absolutely handed us... Oh! I don't even know what I was going to say, but Jamal Musiala pulls it back. 2-2. Long throw. Michael Smith. That's why I brought him on the pitch. Balanced. Start slightly wasting time. 2-2 would be huge. We got absolutely dominated today, but we still have a chance to get a result. They get an unlucky deflection. Falls right to Musiala. Cannot miss. Open net. 18 shots to 6. This is a game... Usually I'm on the side of Arsenal in this match. Like, I'm the team with 18 shots to 7 and drawing 2-2. I mean, the XG isn't, like, overwhelmingly in their favor. Only one extra XG, but they probably deserve more than just a draw. I think we made all our subs, right? Yeah. See this game out. 2-2 draw. I'm fine with that. He's proved a lot of people wrong in avoiding defeat out there. Definitely. Many people probably wouldn't have expected us to be able to get through 2 legs with Arsenal and not lose a single game. I'm not going to sub Danny Mundulu. He's our best player, you idiots. Why would you want me to sub out our best player? He might be having a poor game, but he wasn't Serenic poor. Serenic played 6.1. He's getting fined for it, too. Find a day's wages. Bate. I can't find him because he's on loan. But I really, really want to because he played a 6.1. I am going to talk to him about it, though. I can't criticize his recent form. Did I do that already? I think I already did criticize his recent form. 6.58. Lewis Bate is terrible. He looks like he should be good. High work rate, high passing vision, technique, first touch. He's fast, good mentals. Off the ball is the only place he really struggles, but looks like he should be a really good deep line playmaker. He's garbage. 6.69. Absolute garbage. And unfortunately, we don't really have a competent backup because Andy Irving's not very good either. If you look at just his attributes, he's like not even half as good as Lewis Bate. All right. When is the? I guess we got one more group stage. I was already getting ahead of myself to the knockout draw, but we got one more group stage match to play. In terms of when we'll come back, probably for this Rangers game. Yeah, this is going to be huge. They're first. Well, technically we're first if we win our game in hand, but technically they're also there first. So it's going to be first versus second. I'm imagining, unless we really go on a bad run and lose some games and Celtic jump us, but probably going to be a first versus second game, and that's going to be super big. Away from home as well. That's going to be a very tough game. So that's where we'll come back. That's going to be the end of the episode. If you made it this far, why don't you like the video, subscribe, and click the bell. The links to all my socials and my Twitch are in the description. I really appreciate all your support. Thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time.